Exclamation, everybody, and welcome to One Deck Dungeon. It's by Handelabra Games, and it is out in early access right now on Steam. It's currently $14.99 US. It's as you might guess from the title, it's a card game, but it's more akin to like a Scrabble. What's the word I'm looking for? Yahtzee. It's more akin to like a Yahtzee game, where you roll dice to cover different cards and different actions. I've looked through the how to play is basically the tutorial. It's a text-based tutorial. It's got everything you might need in there. It's just a lot to go through. But I think I understand some of the basics. I played a little bit off camera. So let's just do a new game, and we'll choose our hero. So we'll just go with, say, the Paladin. And I'm going to play on standard mode. There's, was it Novice, which you start at experience level 2, and you get an additional potion. Standard is just one random card as XP. Veteran is just normal game rules, and then Fearless is no potion tokens. I'm going to go with standard for right now. And we got different dungeons here. The number of diamonds tells you how hard the dungeon is. So we're going to go with Dragon's Cave because that's the easiest one right now. Paladin and all that stuff. All right, start game. So what you do is there is an hourglass up here, and the hourglass represents how many cards are left in the encounter deck. It's basically time. Every card that gets drawn is a time period that ticks off. There is also consequences. Some consequences to not finishing an encounter will cost you time. Basically, that just means you won't level up. You won't have as much of an opportunity to level up before you go to the next level of the dungeon. So that's why you kind of want to preserve as much time as you can, because you want to get as many encounters as you can, so you get as much power and much opportunity to level up as you can, because you're going to need it when you go further down descend further down into the dungeon. There's 4 levels of XP. 4 is the maximum right now. You start out at 1. Here's the amount of XP I have. The XP tokens, you got 2, 4, 6, and then you go to the next level. And then that gives you better stats and whatnot. Over here is the stats of my Paladin. Each one of these is how many dice you throw. So like, well, except for the hearts. Hearts is your life, but this is 3 magic dice, 1 dexterity dice, and 3 attack dice that I will actually have access to. They're 6-sided die, so you know it just kind of gives you an idea of what you have to go up against. We're in the Hall of Statues right now, so that's floor number 1. So we have to spend time before your first turn on each floor. In this case, it's 2, 4, 5, I should say, time units and whatnot. So each one of these torches is a room to explore. You always get a torch to explore further, or if you've already explored the area, you'll get doors to open, and so on and so forth. So there we go. So now we got 4 doors, and we can choose one of them, and we'll see what encounter we get. Now we can either choose to take on this encounter, or we can flee and try another door if we want. This one is just there's 2 types of encounters. There's what is it, an attack encounter, I guess is what they call it, or in this case, something you have to overcome. Either it's a barrier, or in this case it's a puzzle, and it all works pretty much the same way. So you just have to see what's going to go on here. So at the end, potential loot is either an item, a potion, this potion, reroll all your 1s and 2s, or you can take XP. You get a choice of which one you want. So when you get one of these encounters, you always get a choice. You can either try to decipher the puzzle in this case, and it'll take 2 time units, or destroy it. In the case of my paladin, we might be able to decipher it because we got 3 magic dice. You can see what it would take here. 6 points is what it takes of magic, or 11 points of attack. I mean, either one of them would work for us, but we also have to cover anything with a shield icon. Means we have to cover that in order to even be successful. That has to be covered first. So let's decipher it if it will. Well, let's enter first, and then decipher it. Okay, so we need a 2 on the blue dice here. So we'll just roll, and because it's only a blue challenge, they're only rolling our blue dice. If there were things in here for yellow and purple or pink or whatever you want to call that, fuchsia, whatever it is, then it would roll all those dice for us. So we need 2 or better up here, and we need 6 or better in here. Now, the size of the box matters. This box you can only do, when you have a small box like this, it can only do 1 dice. These boxes can do any number of dices to get 6. So we'll put the 3 up there because it's 2 or better. So that gets rid of, you have to get rid of the green shields all the time. You can't put anything else anywhere else until you get rid of them. So that should take care of that, and then we can put our 2 dice down in there, and that should be good. We have no consequences from that because we have covered all the things. So end our encounter. So now we can either get the loot is the potion, or we can try for an item or XP. Let's try for XP right now. The other thing I haven't mentioned yet is that over here we have some feats. This is basically your inventory over here. We have heroic feat, which I think every hero gets something like this, and that's just Valiant, which says roll any or all of your dice stored here. Store a black dice here when you open a door with 4 plus XP, I guess. You may store up to 2 dice at a time. We'll talk about black dice in a little bit because that'll come up. And then I also have armor here. For every 2 hearts I would lose, prevent 1 heart. So it's basically prevent 50% of your damage that you would take from losing an encounter. So let's see what's behind this door. I also have some potions over here. Here's the heal 2 damage if I need it. Okay, we got a boulder, so we got another trap here we gotta avoid. So we can either run past it, which would not be a good idea because we need to do 14 there, and I've only got 1 die that I can roll, which obviously, so the max I can get is 6. Or we can slow time. So what's the potential items we get? We might get another blue dice. That's good, and another heart. Cool. All right, let's try it. So we'll slow time. We can also do the heroic feat if we want to, because we have 4 XP right now. So let's do that, and that gives us a black dice. And so what this black dice is, it's basically wild. Black die are wild, so they count as any color you want. So you can just roll them separately. That gives us a 6 to use whatever we want on. Oof, I say. Well, it's a good thing we had that black dice. It's a good thing we used that. The other thing I should note over here is when you discard, you can discard 2 dice and get a black dice. It will always give you a black dice that is the amount of the lowest dice you put in here. So that's another thing you can do. Let's cover this here. Let's put the 6 in there. 7, 8, 9, 10, huh? Well, that's not gonna work out so well in our favor, is it? We can. We're just gonna have to deal with it. So what do we get? It will take 2 hearts off and 2 time units, which there's no. This is the only thing that I have. This is the only problem I have with the game right now. Is a lot of times you're just plain old screwed, and this is one of those cases where you're just plain old screwed. And I don't like that I can't like roll the dice myself. You can only click on them and it rolls them itself, which usually means it's going to give you a really bad roll because Whenever a computer automatically rolls for you, it's never a good thing. I always kind of like to have the option to do it myself, but whatever. So yeah, we can't do, as far as I know, we can't do anything else here. I have armor, which should hopefully only give me 1 damage then from this. So nope, it still gave me 2. That's interesting. Did I have to actually click on it? I don't know. But we can pick this, the item that gives us another dice, and it gave us another heart. So you see, I have 2 hearts of damage, and I have 6 hearts here. This doesn't go down. You just have to make sure you don't get 6 hearts of damage, basically. And we're going to have an encounter, an attack here. So spend 1 time unit for each 1 rolled. Okay, so if I roll a 1, we're going to lose some time units. Get a potion of heroism from it. You can change 2 of your non-black dice to be 6s. Interesting. That's really interesting. All right, let's enter and see what we do here. Okay, that was actually a really good roll. That was fantastic, actually. So what I could do, let's see here. We need to cover the 2 and the 3. So if I were to, let's see, we also have these, we have 2 4s, a 6 and a 3 here that are yellow, so we're gonna have to get some black dice out of this, but I gotta make sure I get the right numbers for those. Yeah, this is not gonna work out too well here, but let's do put the 3 there. Actually, let's put the 3 there. And what I can do is change this into black die, which will give me a 2 for that, because I can't use the pink for anything else here. We got the 2 4s covered, but we don't have the 6 and the 3. So yeah, I'm gonna come up short on this. I don't have anything that will give me a 6, which is unfortunate. I do have the 4s. Although our consequences are down to just 1 heart of damage because we've done a lot of damage to it. I can transform these 2 dice. Well, we have a 5, so let's put the 5 on there. And yeah, all I could do is cover 1 more of these, so we'll have to do this and do that. Alright, so we're just down to 1 heart we're going to lose and 1 time unit, looks like. So we'll do that. You already have the maximum number of items for your level. If you choose this item as loot, it will replace one you already have and convert it to XP. Click on your items to see what you have and their XP value. Okay, so I can't take any more items for my level, but I can take XP, which should level me up. Or I can take the potion, which potion's actually really nice. Let's take the potion right now. I may need that. Okay. Get the skill Crushing Blow, huh? Gain 6 die for attack, huh? Survivor, if any armor boxes are empty, discard this instead of looting. Okay. We have like 1, 2, 3, 4 of those to try to cover. Let's flee from that one. And let's take another encounter here. That one's not looking too promising for me. Alright, we got giant rats with a missing ear. This one, wow, he's like, yeah, we can't do that one. I'm using up all my time too by fleeing. Alright, we got a boulder again. So this is we could get a skill, change 1 or 2 dexterity dice into black die of the same values. Alright. Critical strikes. What I really need out of this is the XP, so let's do this one, because we're running low on time. Because right now it's like, took 3 time units out. Let's do Valiant, and see what we get for it. We got a 4. Oof, that's why I like to be able to roll the dice myself, because it just gives you horrible rolls. It's absolutely horrible. Let's try this little potion here. Change these 2 dice. There we go. That works. Okay. So now we should be able to cover this fully. 6, 12. There we go. Alright. And encounter. Let's take the XP. Now we're level 2. Probably should heal 3 damage. So we start out with 0 damage there. Let's look at this. Look at this door. It's another trap to get through. Flame statues. So I guess we'll have to do the disenchant, but it's going to cost 3 time units, which may not let me do. I'm not sure. Yeah, it may not let me even pick that because I don't have that many time units left. But let's see. Oh no, it's letting me pick it. Okay. It's just we have to go to the next level. All right. Okay, we got a 2 there, and we needed an 8 here, so we got more than enough for that. All right, excellent. And that encounter. And we'll take, let's take another one of these. There we go. When the hourglass hits 0 and the deck runs out, you reveal the exit to the next floor. Click on the descend button if you're ready to go down the stairs. You can click on the button on the bottom of the screen to stay here, but for each time spent for any reason, a heart token will go on the stairs. Every 3 tokens will cause you to take damage, so don't dawdle. Oh, I see. So you can kind of stick around if you want, but you don't want to take damage from it, so let's just descend. Good news, you reached a new floor, which is of course harder than the previous floor. Even more challenge boxes will now get added on every encounter, and the dungeon card may accumulate more nasty effects. You can always click on the dungeon tile to see the full card's details. Okay. There we go. Floor 2, Flame Aura. 6 and 5. Alright. Let's see what we got here. We got a nasty looking bandit here. He will give me some dodge, but oof, he's got a lot of dodge stuff. That's not going to help. That's not going to do much good for me. Fade. Spend 1 time unit for each skill I use. Okay. Potential loot is Static Burst. What is that? Gain 4 attack for that. Then increase one of your dice by 1. Okay. Interesting. But again, this guy, I have to overcome 10, which I can't do. I only have 1 dice there. I mean, I can if I get a black dice, but still, that's a bit crazy. That plus all these other things here, that because I need at least 4 out of the 5 die here to match these. Yeah, that's gonna be crazy pants. Alright, we got another rune puzzle. this one we might be able to take on, so let's do that. Try and decipher it. Alright, very good. So we gotta cover the 2 up there, which we can do. We need 6 in that box and 6 in the other box. So I have to put this 6 here once we get to it. Let's do 2. Do 6. And then 5 and 1. Bang. Alright. Very good. I really should go for the item because I need more of that, so we'll do that, even though that skill was really looked really good. Anyway, we have encountered a locked door. Pick the lock or bash it open. Well, now that we have 2 die, we could probably pick the lock, but is it going to be successful? I think maybe bashing it open is probably the better idea. Maybe. So let's try that. Right. the worst die ever here. Let's take this and do bang bang. Now we got the best die ever. So we'll put the, I need to put a 2 up here, so we'll do that. And I need a, so if I, so really I should cover this one because it'll take 2, I'll only lose 1 heart really, so let's do that. Yeah, this one I won't be able to cover, but it'll only cost me 1 heart. So we'll do that. There we go. Alright, what's the skill? Gain 6 black die. Interesting. Accuracy. Or I take XP. What do we need? We need 2, 4, 6, 8 to get to XP level 3. Item limit is reached on that one, so let's take the XP, I guess. Alright, what do you have? You have some spike traps to avoid. Well, we gotta do some of these just to get just to free up this spot for another card if we need it. So alright, enter. Magic shield sounds like a good idea. So we'll do that. Alright, put 2 up there. We'll put the I don't have a 6 to put over here, do I? That's unfortunate. I wish you could re-roll too. You can't re-roll either. It's not the one part of Yahtzee that was really good where you could re-roll things. This one you can't do it. Do that. And I need 6 or better in here. And I simply don't have it, so putting this over here is not going to help because it's going to take the lowest one and make it a black one. I don't have any potions left. So, yeah, we're just going to take a heart of damage. There we go. And let's take the potion. Just so we have a potion in our inventory. Alright, back to another glooping ooze with arrows sticking out of it. So this this is gonna be rough. This is not really that doable, but I can try it. Let's see what we get here. Wow, okay. I can make those. Let's see. How would I do this? We need 2 and 3 here. We got 2 3s that we can use. Let's do that. I've got 2 5s. It's just the yellow ones that are going to be the problem. I'm trying to figure out how I can change these pink ones, but all I could do is if I put both of those in there, I'm going to get a black 5. And I really need a 6. But even the black 5 will be enough. Yeah. Alright, let's put this here and put that there. Let's cover our bases with that stuff. We got a 4 and another 4. So if I do a see, I need more than what I thought I needed here, because I need yeah, we're gonna take a couple bruises, it looks like. Let's try, if I combine the 4 and the 5 and the 4, I'm gonna get a black 4 out of it. Which is 1 die that I need here. I have another 4. Can I get a 4 out of something else? No, I can't. Yeah. Sucks that I didn't get like I didn't roll a 3 here. Because that would be immensely helpful right now. Alright, well, we'll have to cover the worst of the bunch, which they're all kind of bad. But at least cover that one so we don't take as much damage. Yeah, I wish I could just put that on there. But it's not going to work that way. Well, I could use my potion. I guess I'll have to use... I hate to use it, but... I could roll 3 more blue ones, too, if I want it. See if I get the right number, but... No, I think I'm gonna have to do this. Let's change these 2. Whoops. Change those 2 to 6s. Yeah. That was the only way to cover it without getting damage. So, there we go. We gain Armor Crush. What does this gain? A 6 black die. You can only use it to cover a box with that needs to be covered. Huh. Okay. Oh yeah, we'll take the skill, I guess. Alright, so should I stay on the floor or should I descend? Guess we'll stay on the floor for right now. See what this one has for us. Yikes. he's got a lot of stuff. Alright, we're gonna stay on the floor again. Oh, it's got 2 hearts on there now. Oh my freaking god, this guy has so much to cover. Wow, how would you cover all of that? No, we're gonna get out of there, and we're just gonna descend. Okay, dragon skin. So, I'm wondering if some of this, if I can cover some of this up here, because I haven't It kind of explains this and kind of doesn't. And I'm wondering if this is part of the thing that I can sort of cover. I don't know how that works, honestly. I really don't. Spend that for each skill, fate. Okay, so... Oh, again, that's a lot of die, but I think we can cover... Alright, no. There's no way we can cover it. Well, we do have that skill, right? 6. So... let's try it. Why not? No guts, no glory. Roll 2 die. Go. And I get another one for that. Okay. That was rather good, actually. We'll try... Make sure I don't mess this up. So this needs 10. We got 7. Although I have another 4 there. And this needs 10. So let's do... 5 and 5. No, this 5 needs to be covered. 6 and the 4 there. Alright. 6 and 4. And then we'll get the 7 in here. And then I'll just put a 5 there, I guess, just to cover it. Okay, so then we have a 5 for here. We have a 3 for there, so our yellow is all covered. We've got a 5 for this one, a 6 for that one, a 4, and a 3. Wow, that's fantastic. That worked out a lot better than I thought it would. Okay, we need XP because I need to get more items, I think. So... 6s, yeah, heroism, I already have that, but having another potion would be nice. Potion I already identified. Let's take some XP. And let's see what we can, let's see if we can get to level 3 so I can get more attack dice and all that. Okay, lucky familiar. Reroll one of your dice or increase one of your dice by 1. Interesting. I guess we might as well just take them on. Why not? Let's take our heroic feat. We need all the die we can get. Alright, not bad. Not bad so far. I would say, let's see, we need 11 and 10. Well, we got the 6 and 5 for 11 there. And the 6 and 4 for 10. Alright, so... And we have the 3 to cover the 3 up there. Alright, so 6 and 5. And 6 and 4. And then 3. Oh, we have 2 3s. That's alright. We have 3 there. We have a 6. A 5. I still need to cover that 3, but I can get a 4 there, right? So let's see, how can I do this? We have a 6 to cover this. I'm going to need the 6 and the 4 to make a black 4 to cover that 3. Well, the 3 is not a big deal actually because it's only going to cost me a time unit, so I don't have to worry about that so much. Let's just do this, and then we'll do this to get a black 4, and we'll use that on there. Okay, yeah, and then the 3 is not a big deal because it's just going to cost me 1 time unit, so cool. All right. And let's get some XP so we go up to level 3. Excellent. So far, so good, my friends. I'm doing a lot better than I did the first time around. Let me tell you that much. That's a lot of ducking and dodging we need there. Let's try this other one. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna enter this one. Let's use our magic shield. Okay, 2, 6, 5. Wow, I made everything blue, huh? Yikes. Okay. It's not too shabby. So I need a 5 and a 2. We got a 2 here. And we have a 5. And we have a 6 and a 6. That works. Okay. Covered. And skill. What is this? I already have one of those. That's a dodge. Yeah, I already have one of those. But what's the item? Obviously, it's an item that I can take, and then we got XP. So let's take the item. Oh, that's right. It's one more attack die. That's probably a good thing to have. Search out some more. We have 3 time units left. And we're barely into level 3. Alright, we got a barrier to get through. Climb around or blast through. Well, we're going to have to blast through this one. Because that's all the die that I have. And we'll do the Valiant. Alright. Ooh, nice natural 6 there. Get some better rolls here too. They're not bad. Not bad. So we need 14 on the blue. We got a 6 and a 5 here. We got a 2. We have these 2 1s, which are going to really screw me up, I think. So 6 and 5 is 11. 13. So if I... So 6 and 5, I do the 6 and the 5 here. I do the 2. And 6 and 5 is 11. 12, 13. Of course I'd be like 1 freaking point short. It's not like I can choose not... Well, I guess I can choose not to cover this 6. And that would be enough. But that's what I'd have to do, because these have to be covered, the 5 and the 2. So let's put the 5 there, put the 2 there. And let's see, 6, 5, 11, 12, 13. Yeah, I would be one short, so I'm just gonna have to do this, and that's all I can do. This 6 won't be covered, so we'll take 1 damage. Okay, and the skill gains 6 and 6, Crushing Fists. We're 6 magic though. So let's take the items. Alright, so I have 7 health now, which is nice, but I have 3 damage against me. Oh, we got another trap to avoid. Spiked log. Sure. Clobber logs or dodge logs. We're gonna have to clobber them. It's clobbering time. Okay. So we got the 2 and the 5. It's the 2 and the 5 there. So if I do that, we need 8 for, so we have 8 here. Whoop. There you go. Take it. And then we have the 6 to cover that. Cool. Excellent. So the skill is increase one of your dice by 1. Yeah, static burst. Let's take the XP. And we can descend right now, so let's just do that just to see what it looks like. Good job, you descended from the 3rd floor of the dungeon. Now it's time to fight the boss. The boss has health just like a hero, and you'll fight it over a series of rounds. Each round works like a regular encounter, but at the end, you deal 1 damage to the boss for each skull icon you cover up in the challenge box. Also, heroic feats and skills marked with A skull with a slash through it may not be used. Good luck. Oh, interesting. All right. I wanted to see what this counter would be like. So 6 hearts on dice cannot be placed on those boxes. Oh, so does that mean I can't place the black on those things? I guess we'll find out. Okay. Okay. So I have a potion that I can use if I really want to. I'm not sure which potion to use yet, though. Let's see. I like the music. The music's really, really good. It's a little bit better than the normal music they had going. We don't have a yellow 6, so that's going to be a bit of a problem. And I don't know. I don't know if I can put a black dice on. No, it won't let me put black dice on these things here. So, interesting. So we can't do that damage there, because even if I were to convert one of these to it, it won't let me put it on there. So I might as well put these up there, since that's what I got to do. I got to cover those. The 5, and then I need another black 5 here. Let's see. I could do. So the blue. Let's cover the blue. 16. Oh man, this thing does a ton of damage. 4 hearts is going to be enough to knock me out entirely anyway, unless I heal 2 damage. So that's fun times. Yeah, this guy's gonna like knock me out right away, probably. I think. So I need a 5 there. I guess I'll have to take one of my blue dice or one of the yellow dice. Well, 4, 8, 12. 5 is 17. Ah, of course. Of course. I can't put those down yet, but let me think. And then 16 I need in there, so that's what, 5 and 6 is 11, 14, 15, 16, 17. I kind of need all those too, just to cover that. Or I just change 2 of my dice to be 6s, I guess. That seems like what I should do. Unfortunately, they're going to be colored too, whatever their color. But I guess we'll do that. I mean, that's the only thing I could think. I mean, I could roll some more. Roll some more. No, I think we're going to do this. I think I'm going to change this one and this one. I think I did that right. Let's see now. So I need a yellow 6 for this guy. I need a 5 still, which I can do. Kinda. Kinda. Let's see. 6, 10, 14, 18. Okay, so if I do this 6 and this 5, I should be able to get a black 5 to cover that. There we go. We'll cover that one. We have the 6 for there. We have a 6 for there, but I don't know if that's going to be a good idea. Let's see, 5, 8, 11, 15. So this has got to be a 6 here. 5 is 11. All right, well, we'll try. I'm gonna have to avoid that one. I need to get these covered because that's a lot. That's damage that will not be that will knock me out entirely. So we gotta do that. And then we've got all these here. So 4, 8, 12. And then 17, yeah, we gotta cover, just gotta cover our bases over here. I did 1 damage to the dragon, just, I'm still gonna take 1 heart of damage, it looks like. But yeah, I did 1 damage to the dragon anyway. Okay. Oh, it's the same as before. I just have to, alright, well that's fine. Just 3 rounds of it. Because we gotta get 3 skulls over here, right? Okay. So the 5, just like before. Still need to cover all these again. 65 is 11. That's 14. 11. That's 15. And then 16. I still need a 5. All my yellows are terrible. So we've pretty much died here because this, I'm not going to be able to cover that 17 that's there. It kind of sucks, but tis the way it goes. Yeah, we're gonna have to do that. I'll do what I can here. 5, 4 is 9, 11, 12. Yeah, that's not enough to do anything here. I don't have any potions left, so yep, we're just gonna have to do what we can. This will just give me a black 1, which I guess will be useful. Let's see what we come out with here. We got 10. It'll literally give me 11, which is just fantastic. Yeah, so we're going to take that damage. So we are pretty much boned at this point. Yep, there we go. You're unable to seal the dungeon, and it remains a source of danger for one and all. But there you go, my friends. That was a run through. That was a much longer run through than I thought it would be, but we had some luck there, I'd say, on our side. That, my friends, has been One Deck Dungeon. It is by Handelabra Games. It is currently in Steam Early Access for $14.99. It's pretty good. I don't have much negative or anything to say about it. I mean, you know, the music could use a little bit more variety, but beyond that, it seems pretty serviceable. I don't really have much. Maybe a tutorial round would be nice instead of having to read about the tutorial. You know, maybe having like an actual in-game tutorial round that you could play, something like that. And honestly, if there was a wish list item I had on it, it would be to be able to re-roll the dice. I know that there's a skill that you can get that will allow you to re-roll your dice, but I feel like that should just be an innate thing, you know? Then again, I could see that would make the game too easy if you could always re-roll your die. Because you could just keep rolling until you got a 6, or I mean, you could limit it to only like 1 re-roll or something, which honestly, even if it just had 1 re-roll, that might be a good idea, because then you can, you know, when you get a really bad roll like that, it would be nice, or at the very least, let the player roll the dice instead of just clicking on it and having the computer do it, because you can't drag the dice around to roll it, you know what I mean? So, yeah, we'll see. We'll see how it goes, but that's pretty good. It's pretty good all around, I'd say. I'm I'm liking this. It's not bad. It's a little pricey for what's here, but what's here is a good complete package, I would say, almost. So there you have it, my friends. As always, I will leave links down in the description so you can do your own due diligence. Thanks so much for watching, everybody, and I will see you next time.